Well. It looks like your boy KSI had got himself into a little bit of controversy recently. People are now trying to take his entire career from him. Doesn't this seem all too familiar?
What? Someone's pulled out more than 3 words on that.
Alright, JJ and Harry. I'm not. No.
Let's hear your thought.
Look, we need points in it, alright? I don't mean this maliciously, but the words. Sorry, I'm sorry. We need points. Guys, come on.
I do not, under any circumstances, condone or will I ever attempt to align myself with racism of any sort, especially if the person in question was quote unquote making a fucking joke. As a lot of you may already know, whether you've seen it on YouTube or on Twitter or wherever else, KSI and his group, known as the Sidemen, well, I wouldn't say so much as the Sidemen, I'd say more likely KSI is under scrutiny for mentioning a 4-letter P word in a now deleted Sidemen video. Now, the video in question happened to have been a Sidemen countdown video. Oh, if you're having trouble knowing what countdown is, allow me to explain to you what countdown is. It's a television game show where you have a big massive clock, and within the time limit you gotta write down as many words as possible. When the producer picks letters such as a consonant and a vowel and they put it on the board. In this video, Randolph can be seen wearing a blonde wig as well as his pick out letters, and during this whole entire clip, Randolph could be seen spelling out the letters that represent the 4-letter P word, which you are under no circumstances even allowed to say.
Look, we need points in it, alright? I don't mean this maliciously, but the words.
Regardless of what context you're using it in, whether you meant it maliciously or not, that fact is, at the end of the day, JJ, you still fucking said it. It's just something you don't say. You don't fucking say it, do ya? You fucking idiot!
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I am being funny, JJ, but if you were truly sorry, then why the fuck did you mention it a second time? And to be very clear, the question on everyone's mind is, why the fuck did the Sidemen even leave this part in the clip in the fucking first place? If you want to avoid coming to such scrutiny, the Sidemen should have done the right thing and cut this out the fucking entire video and not fucking left it in there.
We need points.
I'm sorry, KSI, but that's such a poor excuse. The reason as to why you said it in the first place is because you needed points over a fucking game. I'm not being funny, JJ, but if you wanted points, you could have mentioned something else and not resort to racism. That's got to be by far the most lamest excuse I've ever fucking heard anyone say. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I didn't mean to say it maliciously, I wasn't trying to be malicious in any way. We just need points. Fuck off, JJ. Just fuck off! You dickhead!
Guys, come on.
And this is just another thing that angered me the most. All members of the fucking Sidemen were fucking laughing at us as if it was a fucking goddamn joke. Unreal. This is why, guys, that racism still exists even to this day, because people think it's okay to be racist. Just by mentioning a racial slur, you're only enabling the fucking problem, which means that you're not making it any better. you're only making it fucking worse. Yeah, fair enough. People say racial slurs all the time on the internet. Oh, it's okay. It's still on the internet. We can say the N-word or whatever else. But guys, to those who think, and dare must I even say it, if anyone has any reason to believe that the four-letter P-word is in no way, shape or form a racial fucking slur, then you're obviously ignorant and need to be well educated to learn the full meaning of what that fucking word means and how fucking impactful it could have on that race. About 3 days ago, KSI took to Twitter and tweeted out the following. I want to apologise for saying a racial slur in a recent Sidemen video. There's no excuse. No matter the circumstances, I shouldn't have said it and I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news to you, JJ, but you kind of said a racial slur. I've always said to my audience that they shouldn't worship me or put me on a pedestal because I'm human. I'm not perfect. I'm going to mess up in life. And lately, I've been messing up a lot. Well, no shit, Sherlock! No shit! And we know full well who to blame for that, don't we? Logan fucking Paul. So I've decided I'm gonna just take a break from social media for a while. You're only apologising, JJ, because you know how fucking stupid it was for you to have said that word. You should never have used it in the fucking first place. Regardless of what context you attempted to use it in, you yourself should have recognised that it was a racial slur. Because you are from London, you should have realised it, JJ. You should be more aware and educated about this. You yourself are against racism. So the fact that you even mentioned such a derogatory word in that manner, it makes you a total fucking hypocrite for even using it in the first place. And don't get me started by taking a break, because by you taking a break, it won't do you any good, because no one will ever forget this straight away. Not by a long shot, JJ. You gotta admit it. You gotta put your hands up and you gotta admit to the fact that you fucked up. And if I was to give you any sort of advice whatsoever, you need to cut all ties with that fucking prick, Logan Paul. Because ever since you decided to team up with him, you've been non-stop getting yourself in a lot of shit. You've been getting cancelled left, right and centre. You've been taking major fucking L's because of this. Distance yourself and cut ties with Logan Paul before it gets fucking worse, KSI. Trust me, it would do you the better of good. And I also want to point out very quickly, JJ, why the fuck would anyone want to put you on a fucking pedestal or even worship you after this? The fact that you even poured such a publicity stunt in the first place just fucking screams out to the fact that you should never even utter that fucking word in that context. I mean, I'm not being funny, JJ, but I can almost call you a bigger hypocrite than H3 Productions, for fuck's sake. Because he also mentioned the N-word at one point with iDubbbz on the H3 podcast. And the fact that he got called a hypocrite, he got into a drunken fucking stream and started fucking shitting on his own entire audience because of it. Yeah, I know, guys. It's not regarding the N-word or anything to do with H3. I was only giving an example. I already know this is not in regards to the N-word. We already know the word that KSI said. And no, I am not even going to attempt to repeat what the word is either, because at the end of the day, I'm not a racist. And I am not going to risk my channel from being terminated because of it. I do not want this video to be taken down for even mentioning the same word that JJ had used. Believe you me, guys, I ain't that fucking stupid to even mention that word in any sort of context. Just a bit of an update, guys, as I'm in the middle of filming this. The Sidemen, or should I say all members of the Sidemen, have took to Twitter to give their heartfelt apologies for the controversy that surrounds them in the heat of all this, regarding the recent events of the countdown video, which has now been deleted, and the fact that KSI saying the racial slur. I'm so glad that these lot have managed to hold themselves extremely accountable. As for KSI, well, KSI wasn't done there, guys, because guess what? KSI went public at the press conference where he met up with Joe Fournier, but before that, KSI issued this public apology.
All right. Hi. Morning, everyone. So I want to read a statement which I've written to make sure I express myself as clearly and cover everything I want to say. First of all, I want to address a recent incident in a video whereby my actions have affected many people, especially in the South Asian community. I want to take this opportunity to offer my deepest and most sincere apologies for my words and actions. In a recent video, I used a racial term that is offensive to so many, especially in the South Asian community. There were no excuses for what I said, and I recognize I've caused a lot of hurt and disappointment to so many people that look up to me. And my ignorance has only reinforced the negative stereotypes that have existed for way too long in this country. I want to express my heartfelt regret for what I said, and I want you to know that I am genuinely ashamed and deeply sorry for any pain or suffering I have caused. I realize that my words have consequences, and as a public figure, I have a responsibility to use my platform for good rather than perpetuating discrimination. And this week I have failed to do this. Privately, I have taken the time to engage in very early conversations with some people from South Asian communities, and will continue to do so in the coming weeks and months ahead. I will continue to educate myself on the rich history and diverse cultures of South Asia and the struggles faced by its people. I am committed to doing better, being a better ally, and use my platform to uplift marginalized voices. Now, I want to say again that how truly sorry I am for my actions. I know that it's going to take time and effort to really regain the trust and respect of those I've hurt, and I'm prepared to tirelessly work to make sure I make amends. I hope my sincere apology and commitment to educate myself will be a step towards healing and unity, and I fully understand that my actions will speak louder than my words. So yeah, thank you for listening, man. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Now that KSI has officially apologised for what he did, maybe he'll now fully learn from his mistakes. Because since he did that, yes, he ended up going to Bradford and paying a visit to a local mosque to better understand about the racial slur he used. Also, if I could take one thing away from this, I'm hoping to God that KSI and the Sidemen have learnt their lesson from all this. Well, it's until KSI decides to do something else that's going to be fucking stupid. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. It's been OSG Nightrider. I did not want to cover this story at all today. I had no intent of even following up or covering this story whatsoever. My main goal was to do a gaming video, but I had to scrap that to run this story because I've noticed, right, that a lot of YouTubers and a lot of content creators who are covering this story, so I thought, why not talk about KSI for one more time at least? Because to be honest with you, I bet that anyone that's watching my videos at the moment cannot fucking stand seeing videos of KSI at my fucking channel at this point in time. I know how badly, guys, you want to see more gaming videos. And I am promising you this. I will be getting to that very shortly, and I promise you this. Anyway, guys, if you agree with anything guys said throughout this entire video, make sure you please slap the like button on it. And if you are new to my channel, subscribe and turn on that notification bell. I'll see you guys hopefully next time with a gaming video. Take care and goodbye.